Hey everybody, Ethan Mulkey here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your very first time, and in case you can't hear it, it's actually raining outside. What a perfect ambiance, I should say, for another spooky season reaction that we're about to do today. Today is actually a bit of an interesting one. We're actually going to be reacting to a Halloween safety video from way back when. Now, you know, Halloween safety, that's an interesting one. It's probably one that is truly important. I don't know if many people are doing trick-or-treating still, but like, we want to be safe during trick-or-treating. And what a better thing to do than actually see a safety video on this. But anyways, we're going to look at it, see how well it might hold up. And if you're excited to see this just as much as I am, then all you gotta do is give this video a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. That way you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded. So anyways, with all that out of the way, it's time to learn the safety of trick-or-treating. Alright, so I have the Halloween safety video pulled up, and it's actually from 1977. So, yeah, pretty good time. But actually, like I said, we're going to look at this, and we're going to see how much it may hold up in today, and see if the tips are still useful, even if you're not doing trick-or-treating. Maybe you're doing trunk-or-treating, you know? But anyways, not going to say anymore. Here we go. Presented by CEF. Halloween safety, spooky jack-o'-lantern. Richard C. Clements. No idea who that is.
There's one magical, haunted evening each year when all the scary creatures come out to prowl in every neighborhood. But here's the scariest monster of all.
Well, I don't know if she's that scary, but, well, that's how the costumes were back then. Very cheap looking. And homemade. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with a homemade costume. Hey, let's just keep watching. What's scary about it, Miss Narrator?
Do you know why?
No.
The little witch doesn't know it, but she's taking some frightening chances of being hurt. Maybe badly hurt. Her costume is very, very dangerous. Can you...
Is it flammable? Is it a flammable costume? That's not what make it dangerous.
The things that make it dangerous. What about that mask? She can hardly see through those tiny holes from her eyes.
Really?
If you were wearing that mask, here's what it would be like.
Oh.
You could see straight in front of you, but unless you happen to turn your head, you wouldn't see that car coming as you start to cross the street. You could be run over. And unless you look down, you can't see that you're coming to a curb. Ow, that hurts.
Also, that was a very, kind of delayed trip, I'd say. As someone who was taking acting, like high school acting classes. That was almost a delayed trip, let's be real. But also, wait a minute though. What is it, the broom? That broom, that is... I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Are those circus peanuts? Like, are those look like... Are those... Here's what I also want to know. Are they actual, like, peanuts? Like, or are they the candy circus peanuts? Which, by the way, circus peanuts are probably the worst candy I've ever had in my life. Like, truly. I've had them before. They are not the best. They're not that good. But yeah. But okay, Halloween tip number 1. Make sure you can wear a costume in which you can see out of. Got it.
It's bad enough to take a tumble on hard pavement, but it would be even worse to sprawl out on the street in front of a car coming. Now let's imagine that we're in that car. Can you see her clearly? Why not?
Because of the video. I can't really see her because of the video quality of it. That's the quality of this video, that's why. But then again, this is like late 70s quality, so I'm not taking it as that, but I can understand why it's saying all that.
What is there about her costume that makes it hard to see her? As the driver of a car or truck, you might not see her until it's too late. And that's really scary.
Kind of grim if you think about it.
Before we think about some ways that the little witch could see and be seen better, let's take another look at her costume.
I wouldn't really know what to say, but also, like, maybe she was carrying around like a flashlight, or maybe glow sticks. I remember when I was trick-or-treating, we had glow sticks, anything glowing on us, we'd carry it around.
Oops, down she goes again.
Again.
It seems as if she's collecting more bumps and bruises than candy tonight. Let's see if we can...
I know you're frustrated, but just don't take it out on the broom. What do you got against the broom? I'm kidding. No.
Help her, shall we? And by helping her, maybe you can learn some things that will help you stay safe at Halloween. First, you need...
She almost she looked like she was about to bark for a sec, but also, there was I wonder why the mask didn't really work. Didn't even complete the costume. Or what I'm trying to say is that there was a hat underneath that hat, which, I don't know, doesn't make a lot of sense, I think. But then again, these costumes were... But anyways, I'm just going to stop talking. I'm just going to continue to see what we're going to accomplish from this.
To turn back the clock and start this whole evening over again.
Okay.
One of the problems with this costume is that it's too long. It's too easy to trip over a long, full skirt. So we can shorten the skirt. You should always shorten any skirt, pants, slacks, or cape that is too long or floppy. Now, the broom. That's a clumsy thing to carry, and it's something that you're likely to trip over in the dark.
But it completes the ensemble. Maybe go with one that's a bit smaller? Then again, what do I really know? But okay. What was it? Tip number 2, I think? Now, they say to shorten it if you're doing a homemade costume short, but you can also try and find some appropriate size costumes for any length on how tall you are.
It's usually easy to shorten brooms, or round off the sharp points of pirate swords and other costume parts that can trip you or scratch you. Cardboard brooms and swords are usually safer than wooden ones, but it's safest not to carry anything like that in the first place. Now, what else might we change on this costume to make it safer? What about that color? Remember how hard it was to see the little witch because of her dark costume on a dark night? We should always wear light, bright colors on the street at night so drivers can see us. What about this color? A white costume makes an unusual, different kind of witch, who's more likely to be safe on Halloween night.
Oh, she looks happy in that costume. But also, I mean, that's a good point. I think sometimes, though, you might wear, like, something reflective with costumes. At least, that's from what I've seen. I don't know. They also, I think, some actually stay in a group.
A good way to make any costume easier to see at night is to decorate it with reflective tape or reflective patches.
I just made that little note. Yeah, anything reflective,
Some costumes come with reflective material already attached to the cloth. Here's what it looks like to a car driver. It's easy to see, even on the darkest night. And while you're putting reflective tape on the costume, you should also add some of it to the bag or container you'll use to carry home your candy. Some special Halloween sacks are treated with reflective material.
Use it to cover that entire clown face. Cover it. I don't want to see it.
When they're made. And it's a good idea to write your name, address, and phone number on the sack, just in case there is an accident. Now, how about the mask? Any problem with it?
It's made out of paper mache. Looks like it was made out of an egg carton. That's all I can really say.
Do you remember how hard it was to see out through those little eye holes? To be safe at night, you have to be able to see clearly, as well as be seen. We can improve the mask by cutting larger holes to look out of. There, that's better. But there is an even safer way. You can simply not wear a mask.
Honestly, I think that was probably a smart idea, considering that mask did not even match the costume. Like, honestly, that's all I can really say. It just doesn't really match the costume. Like, it clashes.
Oh, you think you need a mask to disguise yourself? Well, just watch what you can do. With a little help from your parents and some scraps of cloth or old clothes from around home. An eyebrow pencil, different colors of eyeshadow, rouge,
Eyeshadow.
lipstick, an old mop or wig.
Is that a Raggedy Ann costume? But also, hold on, the little witch making a very sad, sour face. Like, come on, kid. You don't need that mask. It doesn't even match the costume.
Some wax teeth.
Wax teeth? Or
Maybe
wax
some clay and food coloring.
food
And a few
coloring?
other odds and ends.
False
You'd be surprised
mustache.
what you can turn yourself into.
Oh, wow.
Whether you buy a costume or design your own, be sure that it's made of flame-retardant material.
Having a little Halloween party. That's probably the one thing you'd probably do after trick-or-treating is attend a Halloween party. But also, I don't know. When they were showing the costumes, I didn't even recognize half of them. I didn't even know what some of them were.
That means material that won't catch on fire easily.
I think it also helped if you weren't sitting directly in front of a fireplace.
Now our little witch has turned into a beautiful princess, and her new costume is much safer. But there are a few
Safety
other things you
first.
should do before going out.
Like what?
Eat a big dinner. If you go trick-or-treating while you're hungry, you'll be tempted to sample some of your treats while you're out, and that's definitely not a good idea.
Maybe you can also have your food while not wearing your costume first. Like, you can eat in it. Well, then again, I don't know. I've never really done that, though. I've never eaten while wearing my costume before. I wouldn't really know for sure, but, you know.
Keep an eye on the clock. In many places, the police set the hours that you should trick-or-treat. Trick-or-treat only within those times. Neighbors should be ready with treats for you, and drivers should be more careful to watch for you during those hours. Make sure you carry a flashlight when you go. The light will not only help you see where you're going in the dark, but it will also make it easier for others, including drivers, to see you. Always travel with a group, not alone. It's safer still to have a parent along to keep an eye on things.
Now, to be honest, I may not have seen this before, but I just know from seeing things and how on trick-or-treating and actually doing trick-or-treating myself, going with a group, always the best thing. Having like a light of some kind with you, that's always also a good thing.
And of course, you should always walk. Riding a bicycle at night is always dangerous, but it's even more dangerous to try to ride in a costume at night. As you go from...
Who would even ride a bike in a Halloween costume? Still raining a bit. But yeah, seriously, who would ride a bike in a Halloween costume? Who would do that?
house to house. Stay on the sidewalks as much as possible. If you have to walk in an area where there are no sidewalks, walk as far off the roadway as possible and face the traffic. That way you can see what's coming and get out of the way if you have to. Cross streets only at brightly lighted corners, not in the middle of the block, and never between two parked cars. When you start across the street, cross quickly, but don't run, and don't stop in the middle of the street for any reason. Stay in your own neighborhood when you're trick-or-treating. Your neighbors are probably hoping to see you in costume on Halloween. And it's safest to visit people you know. If you don't know the people very well, don't go into their homes. Most people
Well, obviously, don't go into their house at all. Like, seriously, everyone should know that. That's called common sense.
having trick-or-treaters their doors. But there are a few people who will do things to hurt kids.
Which,
They might put sharp or hard objects in candy and apples.
I thought the razor blade and the apple thing was an urban legend. Like, I've never seen anyone actually try to do that. And if they did, it's kind of messed up.
They might put something on fruit or gum that could make you sick if you eat it.
Oh, like cyanide?
To be completely safe, save your treats until you get home. Then ask your parents to help you check them carefully to make sure that there's nothing in them or on them that could hurt you.
Come on. You really think a kid is gonna ask their parent to, like, check the candy? No. Most kids, at least from what I know, most kids, they will actually just eat the candy. Like, immediately. No hesitation. And also, like, come on. You have to be crazy to try and tamper with Halloween candy.
The safest treats are usually candy or gum that come in their own wrappers from the factory. Fruit should be washed before you eat it. And all candy bars and fruit should be sliced so you can be certain that there is nothing hard or sharp inside that could hurt you. If you're not sure whether something is safe or not, don't take any chances. Throw it away. But let's get back to the fun part of Halloween with the princess and her friends.
What is with this music?
Almost everyone enjoys a good joke or riddle.
What's your trick?
What you guys eat for breakfast?
What?
Those toasties.
That was bad. That was bad. I didn't even know what that kind of joke that was.
What's a wiener when you got it inside?
What?
A Halloweener.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Where does Dracula keep his money?
Where?
In a blood bank.
Here, have some candy.
However, some practical jokes and pranks aren't so funny. If you should break something, it wouldn't be very funny to the owners or to your parents, who might have to pay for it. So keep your jokes funny and harmless. Tonight has been a magical night. We saw a scary monster changed into a beautiful, happy, and safe little princess. How about you? Will you follow the lead of the little princess and have a safe and super Halloween this year?
Well, will you? Huh. Very interesting, I'd say. But, let me spill my thoughts for you guys. Alright, you guys, that was a very, interesting, Halloween safety video, I'd say. Probably the first of its kind. Wondering why? I don't know. But also, it had some pretty good thoughts. Like, one example being just, wear something reflective and probably within the size parameter. Bring a flashlight. Go in groups. Go to the houses of people you know. That was all very much true things that I think, in a way, if there are still people out there who are trick-or-treating today, if you're all still trick-or-treating out there, then this is the perfect time to... I think it still holds up, some of it. Now, some of the things though, like the checking for razor blades, I mean, I don't know, if there was someone there who would actually still do it, y'all need help. You need help. But honestly, that was also pretty fun. It did remind me of the simpler times of trick-or-treating on Halloween. Beautiful times. But honestly, see this, take some of these tips into consideration and maybe also try them out yourself. Now, even if you're doing like either trick-or-treating or even trunk-or-treating, like I said. But anyways, I am going to end it here today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Of course, leave a comment in the comments section down below. And as always, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the post notifications icon. That way you'll be notified by every video that I upload, and also you can share this video to people you think might like this. And if you want, you can check out my social medias. They will be down in the description below. If you want to check out another video, you can click right here. Or if you want to see a whole other video, just click right over here. Anyways, I'm Ethan Olfie, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!